Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it. And that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion only. Today we have a shout out and it is Southern Confidential. Baby, it is a true crime channel. When I tell you, you get the shocking news and case secrets before they hit the mainstream news. Go over there, check her out. If you are a fan of true crime, I have been watching her videos. And when I tell you it is a complete case breakdown and things I have never seen before on TV, whether it be the news, whether it be Good Morning America or whatever. Go over there, hit the subscribe button, stay a while, let her know where you came from, because, baby, the Southern Confidential, she's got the true crimes, the police interrogations, and everything that you need to see. I will see you guys over there. Baby, what we got going on over here at the McIntyre Incorporation? Ooh, we do not know. So, baby, we are here to talk about it because it's a lot, all right? So, what? About 2 days ago, we get a short, right? Peach does a short and we just see an ambulance. She doesn't say anything. There's no music playing. It's just like an ambulance and a fire truck and like a police truck, things of that nature out there. We don't know what happened. So then all of a sudden, okay, she's doing all of this stuff about, oh, let me wipe down the mirror and me and Wood, we gonna make us a video and all of this. And then bang, she drops a short, right? She drops a short and she says that she's thankful that her son is alive. She says that he's been hit by a car and that she had to rush to the scene. Her words exactly was, I was live on TikTok when my neighbor called me and told me that my son had been hit by a car. She says that she throws a dress on. She runs down the street. She doesn't know what to think. She gets there and what does she do? She gets there, okay, and she busts out that phone. She starts videoing everything. She starts putting everything down on what we call the YouTube streets, the Instagram, the Facebook. She's making sure that no matter what the situation is, okay, because at this point in the short, we see that Gregory is still sitting on the curb. He looks shook up. He looks like he's looking at his arm like he has some scratches. We do see that the people, like the police and maybe it was an ambulance, I don't know what, was actually taking pictures, and Gregory had his arms out, so he obviously had some wounds and some scratches. We see that the bike is dinged up and laying on the side. We don't know what else to think because 2 seconds in that short, after she shows that he's shook up and sitting on the curb, she shows him carrying in the box that's got the mirror in it. He's carrying in boxes. He's unpacking. He is out there putting stuff together. And it's just like, what? Excuse me? What just happened? Like, this is, okay, this right here is what blows me. So we're going to break it down for a second. Number one, you say you were on TikTok live and your child was struck by a vehicle, okay? You had to draw a dress on. So my whole question is, what was you doing sitting in your house naked on TikTok live? Like, why were you not dressed? Why is this in the afternoon, like when he's time for him to get off school? When was he riding his bike? Because it did look like he had his school shirt on. Like, at this point, when you know your kids are getting dismissed from school or outside playing, riding a bike, whatever they're doing, you're not like up, dressed, anticipating, cooking, looking out for them to arrive. Like, that was the first thing that popped in my head. I have a son that's in high school. When he gets out of high school, I'm up, I'm ready. It is 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He arrives home. I'm waiting on him to arrive home. Like, these are things we're calling, we're communicating. So what were you doing that you would have to get dressed, then run over there? That confuses me, number one. Number two, when you first pull up on the scene, okay, you don't show you talking to anyone. You don't show you asking any questions. You're just standing back there and you're recording. So that's the very first thing that you thought about while your child is still sitting on the ground looking all shook up. That's what you thought about. But then the situation is over, okay? The situation is all over. You say that he has scrapes and you say that he has bruises, and he clearly in the video looks shook up. Like, that could be something. Peach gets out here all the time and she preaches about what is traumatic and what is, oh, this is going to traumatize someone. You were just out here telling a woman that spanking her child was going to traumatize them. You don't think being struck by a car traumatized someone? But then what did you think? Oh, well, I done ran down here, so make sure that you get this mirror out the van or truck or car or whatever you is in. Oh, get this mirror. Let's set it up. Let's make some shorts and let's do this. It was no, let's take him to the doctor. Like, I understand it's a scrape, it's a scratch, but internal bleeding, internal bruises, things of that nature can't be seen. Never once did she mention that they went to a doctor or was seen by a doctor. And that's the thing that got me. Like, he's walking in carrying a mirror. He been hit by a car. He's got on his school clothes. You're sitting there on TikTok knowing that kids are coming home from school. He also, as you say, can drive. So why is he on his bike coming home from school? You also tell us that the school is far away, so you drive them every day. So it's so many questions going on in my mind when I see this short that it is ridiculous. Also, if you're going to make a long short about something or just throw this out there, any other time, Peach, you would be out here dragging it for filth. You didn't sit down and let anybody know what was going on or even make a video more than 5 minutes to say, this is what happened. That's why I say this stuff right here, the stuff that's supposed to be important, okay, like the children, the safety and everything else, she does not focus on. You have this boy putting a mirror together after he's been scraped and scratched. I mean, girl, did you at least put a Band-Aid on and kiss his boo-boos? Like, oh my God, how could you focus on putting a mirror together? I would be traumatized from getting a phone call saying that my child was just struck by a car. Like, I would be so shook up. And maybe it's just me. Even if I get there and I see that he's okay and everything else, my mind would be so blown that the last thing that I would worry about is setting up a mirror. The last thing that I would worry about, because y'all not only set the mirror up, but you filmed it being done. You filmed yourself cleaning it. Like, this would be the very last thing on my mind. And that's what's wrong. Like, the priorities. Singing about getting stuff in order, that's crazy to me, because you don't have things in order. You can sit there and clean, writing a book that you are healthy. You can go running. You can do whatever it is. But the priorities that you have are all jacked up. You then make a short, right? Oh, Gregory is a mama's boy. He's laying there up under you. There is something that all this hanging out and all of this so-called being, best friends and everything else, there's something lacking, okay? Maybe he was still shook up and that's why he was laying up under his mother, because he was just struck by a car. Maybe it's not so much that it's a mama's boy. I mean, come on. Like I said, was there a doctor involved? Was there, an incident report? We didn't see anybody out there other than the fire department and the police department. Where was the car that struck him? I mean, there's just so many questions that are piling up in my head that I don't even know how to speak about it. I mean, to boot also, they call you. We don't see Wood anywhere in that video. We don't see Wood carrying in the mirror. We don't see anything. Once you get the mirror set up, though, he's there, right? You show, oh, we gonna make a movie. Oh, yeah, we gonna go get something to eat. Oh, we gonna get freaking dicky with this mirror being set up. But where was he at? Did you have to call him and he had to come from his side chick house? Did he have to come from the casino? Like, where was he at when all of this had taken place? Because you were out there by yourself. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, girl, you getting on here and you trying to convince us that you was happy, that you was Mary Poppins, that you was cleaning, that you was cooking, and that you was doing everything else, but it's just not adding up. This whole shenanigan, this whole charade does not add up one bit. During all of this mess that's been going on, we did not see her take one break from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, nothing. So I'm going to take it as though she wasn't shooken up by it. And I'm going to stick with the fact that, baby, I would still been out there looking. I would have been fighting. I would have been wanting to know what was going on. I couldn't have been that calm because it would have been some questions being asked, okay? And I would have had to take me a break because my nerves would have been razzled. But, hey, this is a woman that's trying to get it in order, keep it in order, and don't even know how to spell order. Y'all, I don't know what y'all thinking, and I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about all this in the comments below.